Mallorca, the holiday island in the Mediterranean. For many, it's also an ideal place to tie the knot. Jutta Bierfelder and Katja Bulan have worked here as wedding planners for more than 15 years.
It's totally exciting for us to always have new things come along. I've really found my dream job.
It's so nice to see the happiness in their eyes. Even after so many years, it's just brilliant.
Jutta and Katja are based in Andratx in western Mallorca. They've staged over 850 weddings, at first mainly for German clients, now for couples from all over. Every wedding is different.
When we get an inquiry, we try to find out what they've got in mind, what their taste is, their dreams and wishes. And we'll suggest 8 locations and get their feedback. And then we might follow up with another 8. But we don't suggest 50 locations. That would be ridiculous. We're the specialists, and we're supposed to know what the couple wants.
Those wishes can be almost anything, from a small ceremony on the beach to a lavish extravaganza with hundreds of guests, or a themed wedding all in white. The wedding planners relish the challenge. In summer, they work non-stop, preparing during the work week and holding weddings at the weekends.
We're tense and concentrate hard until it's up and running, the caterer's set up, the flowers and the musicians are in place and the ceremony's begun. Then, when the first dance is started and everyone's partying and happy, we'll hug and thank each other. And that's the point when we'll have a glass of sparkling wine and say, it all turned out so beautifully and it's partly our doing. That's always a great feeling, of course.
Katja and Jutta have been living on Mallorca for over 20 years. Katja started teaching scuba diving here when she was still a student. Jutta arrived on a sailboat while she was on a sabbatical. They met through friends.
And we realized quite quickly that we work very well together. So we looked around for a business idea, and then friends of ours asked me if I could help organize a few things when they got married, because they didn't speak Spanish. So I did, and I thought, that's actually a great idea. And completely on her own, Jutta had the same idea. We took that as a sign we should do it. And that's how we became wedding planners. The hard part at first was making contacts here. For this job, we need 1,000 contacts. We need a caterer, a minister, and lots of locations. We need florists and musicians. And building this whole network was our main task at first.
At the time, there wasn't a market for weddings on Mallorca. We built it up. For 8 years, we were the only agency that did it, and we laid the whole foundation for it on this island. That spread the word around Europe that Mallorca is a fantastic place to get married.
But she herself would not get hitched on Mallorca.
If I had to arrange a wedding for myself, I honestly wouldn't know what to do. Because I've already seen so much. You want something very different for yourself. I probably want something extremely simple. Maybe somewhere in the snows of Alaska or somewhere else.
Mallorca is also a paradise for the 2 women from Germany as a place to live. They love water sports.
Oddly enough, sailing is something else we have in common. It's really just coincidence that we have the same hobbies, but it's also something we can do together with our husbands. To me personally, sailing is an extremely quick way to relax. As soon as you've left the port and see the horizon across the water, all your stress is instantly forgotten, and you can relax and enjoy. And that's just great.
We got along splendidly right from the start. Our friendship has slowly become very deep. We always have something we can talk about, and we discuss everything.
We have very different personalities, but we complement each other fabulously. Being able to work together is perfect for us.
Making others happy is their job, and it's made them happy in return.